Welcome back to the General Bowser Show, hosted by me, Tyler Newsom. As usual, we go over four topics, and I tell you my opinion, and you tell me yours. Let's get into the first topic. Our first topic is a Screen Rant article that is titled, it starts in quotations, it says, "I was completely surprised." And then it says, "Big Bang Theory star breaks silence on new spinoff." This article talks about how Mayim Bullock, which played Amy in Big Bang Theory, she didn't know about the spinoff. She only knew about the spinoff when her kids, I guess, read an article about the spinoff and told her about it. Apparently, basically what it says is her kids told her, and I don't know how she is gonna, be on the reboot when, she is like co-hosting Jeopardy and all that. So if she does guest star, she may be able to guest star on it. Because other than that, when she's not, being the host of Jeopardy. But yeah, on other topics in this article is where they talk about young Sheldon ending at season 7. It was already predetermined to end at season 7. So after that show ends, they're gonna go in with the spin-off series. Now, they don't know who it's gonna be focusing on. They may think it will focus on Raj and it may focus on Raj and Cooper. It may focus on Raj and Stewart, which apparently they haven't been developed. Their ending was not satisfying, while the other characters' endings were, I guess, satisfying. So they may do it to where they're in the spin-off series, along with the kids of the Big Bang Theory characters, and the originals that are not on the series will, although on the originals may like come in as like guest stars every once in a while to put a little dialogue and more lore into the show, possibly. So I'm hoping this spin-off series will be good, and so far they haven't had any details about it. Just, that people are surprised about, them even having a spinoff series, mainly Mayim Bullock. But, other than that, I think the series could be good, or may not. We'll just have to see when it comes out. So, other than that, you've heard my thoughts. Tell me yours in the comments down below, and we will go on to the next topic. Our second topic is a Screen Rant article that is titled Creature Commandos Cast and DC Character Guide. So basically what this goes over is, it says Creature Commandos is set to kick off James Gunn and Peter Safran's new DC universe with an animated series that launches some of DC's strangest characters. Gunn revealed in January 2023 that he had begun writing a new TV series for his revamped DCU, confirmed to be Creature Commandos on January 31st, 2023, when Gunn revealed part of the slate for the DC Universe's Chapter 1, titled Gods and Monsters. The 7-episode series. 7 episodes? That's not long enough to to bring out all the characters and adapt them to, fully explore their stories. That's my opinion. Will mark the first project in the new DCU and is currently scheduled for release in 2024, with the new DC Universe's first feature film, Superman Legacy, releasing the year after in 2025. Based on the DC Comics team of the same name, Creature Commandos will adapt several characters from the comics, taking inspiration from the New 52 era that haven't been seen or mentioned in previous live action projects. Creature Commandos won't be live action either, but Gunn confirmed that the new DC universe would share commodity between feature films, TV shows, and animated series. So there's an opportunity for those obscure characters to cross over into live action in the future. The team shares similarities with DC's Suicide Squad, as a group of monsters will be brought together to form Special Black Ops Unit, also under the watchful eye of Amanda Waller herself. Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. Viola Davis is one of the few actors that James Gunn confirmed would continue to have a role in the DC Universe's future following the reset of the franchise. After 2023's The Flash, Davis debuted as Amanda Waller in David Ayer's Suicide Squad and reprised the role for Gunn's The Suicide Squad. Black Adam and the HBO Max series Peacemaker, as well as appearing in animation as the founder of the Creature Commandos. Davis is also set to receive her own solo series, Waller, which will continue the storyline of Peacemaker Season 1, and is also scheduled for release in 2024. Huh, interesting. So the first character that is going to be on the team and the main, leader is Frank, is the voice actor that's going to play him, and actor is Frank Grillo. He's going to play Rank Flag Senior. I don't know who that is. In April 2023, Frank Grillo revealed that he would be leaving Marvel Studios for a role in the new DC Universe, stating how he felt as though Marvel had wasted his character of Brock Ronlo, aka Crossbones, after having appeared in only the MCU projects. Grillo was revealed to be voicing Red Flag Senior in Creature Commandos, the father to Joel Cammon's Rick Flag from the Suicide Squad, and a member of the original Suicide Squad in DC Comics. He is set to headline the series as the leader of the team, though not much is known about the details for the series storyline. Indira Verma as Bride of Frankenstein. British actor Indira Verma was revealed to be voicing the Bride of Frankenstein in Creature Commandos. Adapted from The Bride in DC Comics, a prominent member of the team In the comics, the Bride works for the counterterrorism organization Shade and had a tumultuous, I'm sorry if I butchered that, spelling, relationship with Frankenstein himself. Verma is perhaps best known for her role of um, Alara Sands in HBO's Game of Thrones. Never watched that series, uh, but has also been in a lot of things I haven't watched. Uh, Zoe Ko as Nina Mazursky. Mermaid scientist Nina Mirsky will be voiced by uh, Zoe Ko in DC's Creature Commandos. Molsky transformed herself into an amphibian while carrying out experiments for Shade, attempting to create a new generation of creature commandos. While she couldn't initially breathe on land without the use of her helmet, she was initially given the ability to survive without it, both in and out of water. Zokyo, best known for her role as Zozie in a lot of just her and that guy up there just talk about. I don't really know, but like David Harbour as Eric Frankenstein. After killing his creators in DC Comics, wow, um, Frankenstein ran away and joined Shade, eventually becoming a member of the Creature Commandos and even acting as the team leader for a time. Named Eric for Creature Commandos, Frankenstein will be voiced by David Harbour, who will also be making the jump from Marvel Studios, where he plays Black Widow's father figure. I'm gonna try to say it, and I may butcher the name. Alexel Shoskov, aka the Red Guardian. However, it seems he'll split his time between the MCU and DCU. Unlike Grillo, as Harbo Harbour will appear as Red Guardian in 2024's Thunderbolts, as well as voicing Eric Frankenstein in 2024's Creature Commandos. Alan Tudyk uh, is gonna play Doctor Philosopherus. Philosopherus? Philosopherus? Yeah, it's hard to say, but he is a great voice actor and actor. Creature Commandos wouldn't be Adam Tudyk's first dive into the world of DC, as he has previously portrayed Eric Morden, aka Mr. Nobody, which is a very good portray of the character in Doom Patrol, and voiced the Joker and Clayface in the animated Harley Quinn series for HBO Max. I mean, I don't know about that. Voice acting for those characters in the Harley Quinn series is kind of iffy. Creature Commandos, however, Tunic will be taking on the role of Dr. Vociferous, a Batman villain who gained his powers after after being exposed to high levels of nuclear radiation. Tunic's previous works include 28 Days, I, Robot, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, Firefly, and and also a Resident Alien. He's like the main star of that, which Resident Alien is a pretty good show. It's a good show to check out, among many others. So he is brilliant addition to the cast of Creature Commandos. Mara uh, Bakalova as Princess Ilana Rostovic. Princess Alana Rostovic is an original character created for DC's Creature Commandos, and one who was also missing from the Creature Commandos concept art that was released in conjunction with James Gunn's January 2023 announcement. After omission from the artwork suggest she may not be a part of the actual team and perhaps has a smaller role in the series. But Mara Bakalova casting in the role suggests she has fallen into quick favor with Gunn. Bakalova has previously worked with Gunn in the MCU's Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special and the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which she voices newcomer Cosmo. In which she voices newcomer Cosmo the Space Dog. Interesting. Sheen Gunn as G.I. Robot and Weasel. Whenever James Gunn goes, it's a safe bet to assume his brother Sheen Gunn won't be too far behind. Sheen Gunn has worked with his brother in a variety of projects, including portraying Kraglin in Marvel Studios' Guardian of the Galaxy franchise, and performing as both Calendar Man and Weasel in the Suicide Squad. The latter of which he will reprise for Creature Commandos. The upcoming series will see Gunn perform another dual role as he will also voice G.I. Robot, one of series of robotic soldiers created to fight during World War II, who eventually went on to become member of the Creature Commandos in DC Comics. Steve Agee as John Ekomos. Though it was initially suspected that Creature Commandos would be set in the past, Steve Agee's return as John Ekomos confirms that the series will in fact be set in the present day of the DC universe. Agee debuted as Ekomos in the DC in the Suicide Squad before reprising the role for Peacemaker and Shazam: Fury of the Gods post-credit scene. His casting in Creature Commandos confirms that this version of the team will be working for Argus and Amanda Waller, as well as practically confirming that some aspects of the previous DCEU will remain in place following the Flash's DC Universe reset. And that's the end. So, I think the casting is decent, but, there's a lot of, people I don't know. Like, I know Alec Tunick, so, the show's, I'm planning on the show being decently good, so, yeah. So tell me what you think about this in the comments down below. And we will move on to the next topic. Our third topic is a CBR article that says Superman and Lois, Jordan Kent's costume homages his dad's first supersuit. So basically what this article says is that this suit looks like the suit from Superman, the Superman American Alien comic book series that was in 2017 or something like that. But it goes over like Superman when he was young and when he first got started. Now this article contains obvious spoilers for season 3 episode 6 Sound Mind. So basically, he shows off this suit trying to go save Superman from onomatopoeia, which used Lois's voice to get him there to trap him, and then trapped him into a warehouse where he gets like echoed, like sound forced on him, and also guards shooting kryptonite lasers. So Jordan hears him and then runs, gets his suit on, and then flies over what I like and dislike about this. The suit is decent, but apart from the hat and the goggles, that's all that basically matches that where the Superman American suit, what it looks like. Now, I kind of like the fight scene, but they kind of ruined it because after he took out majority of the ones shooting lasers, he forgets one. Well, he superhero lands without taking onomatopoeia out, even though that seems smart, and just gets shot with a kryptonite bullet. you know he survived. Well, it makes Superman infuriated at onomatopoeia, so he has the strength to just basically push her out of the way to go figure out how to save Jordan from whatever, from the bullet. In fact, he actually, because he's probably because he's half human, half Kryptonian and half human. I guess since he has the healing factor, and he's not full Kryptonian, that's why he can heal, because it doesn't affect him the same way. They may explore that later, but after that they show Automatopoeia, which comes in and then takes off a weird mask that looks like it's alive, to be honest. We find out that it's actually the cancer patient that Lois has been talking to, and find out that it's Bruno Mannheim's wife, called Pia Mannheim. Weird name, quite interesting. So, like, it shows that she's slowly losing her powers, which happens to, I guess, a lot of the ones with cancer that he gets superpowers to. So I mean, sucks for him, but they still could, possibly at like the end episodes, like have like a ultimate fight with the new, per se, maybe comic accurate version of Bizarro, and maybe a fight with Lex Luthor too. That would be epic. So tell me what you think in the comment, and we will get on to the next topic. Our fourth and final topic is a CBR article that says Batman Cape Crusader drops a dark first look at the hero's design. Okay? The long-awaited Batman Cape Crusader series recently dropped a first look at the titular Dark Knight's new design in the upcoming animated series. At a recent presentation, Amazon showcased 3 Batman series currently in the works. One of those shows was Batman Cape Crusader. Unlike the previously released poster, mainly featuring the cowl, the new image shows both the cowl and the suit beneath. So this is what it looks like. It is interesting. And uh, this is what it looks like, and all these other Batman shows. I'm intrigued. Warner Bros. Announced the series back in 2021. HBO Max and Cartoon Network with the Batman director Matt Reeves and Batman the Animated Series Bruce Timm and filmmaker J.J. Abrams attached as executive producers on the show. At the time, the team teased in a joint statement the series will be thrilling, cinematic, and evocative of Batman's noir roots while driving deeper into the physiology of these iconic characters. In a separate statement, Warner Bros. Went on to compare the show to Batman the Animated Series. Well, I mean, it got Bruce Timm. The iconic animated show from the 90s that shaped the tone and characters for the mythos going forward. Batman versus the Content Purge. A year later, however, the show was dropped as part of a content purge that impacted the HBO Max streaming service and its project. Batman Cape Crusader was one of 6 such shows that were shopped to other outlets, with Caped Crusader ultimately going to Amazon for release on the Prime Video streaming service. The other shows included Merry Little Batman, an animated action comedy featuring Damian Wayne, which also went to Amazon, and Bat Family. Amazon ordered 2 seasons for Batman Cape Crusader, which is good, but no further details have been announced at the time of writing. The show's cancellation at HBO Max was one of the many major removal, which also included the scrapping of the Batgirl movie, which garnered backlash from fans and even industry insiders. The purge came as an attempt to save the newly merged Warner Bros. Discovery $3 billion beginning in May 2022. The content purge saw the act fall on a number of major shows and film projects. It was only in January 2023 that company Axis confirmed the cost-saving measure had reached completion, with Chief Financial Officer Gunnar Wildfeld stating that the purge was done. But while Amazon has Batman Cape Crusader, The Dark Knight will continue to appear in other Warner Bros. Discovery projects, including DC Studios, DCU, and what co-CEO James Gunn described as the first chapter of the franchise Gods and Monsters. No release date or cast list has yet been announced for Batman Cape Crusader. Sources Twitter. So I think these shows could be good. I mean, the titles and stuff like that. I would definitely check them out. If I had an Amazon account, yeah. But yeah, they seem like interesting, and the way they are putting the Batman animated series in. Batman animated series is good. It had so many episodes per season because back in the day they didn't have like it is nowadays with 8 episodes, 20 episodes. No, they had like 90 episodes a season, and yeah. So it's surprising. But you tell me what you think in the comments down below, and thanks for watching this podcast. Hope you enjoyed. I know I messed up a little bit, but there won't be content for a few weeks on like my channel apart from my podcast, because I am working on my website, a new website using Squarespace. So I'll be working on that. But after a break, I may come back in like August, and be doing videos then. That would be a decent time. But other than that, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe and show off your friends if you're on YouTube, or follow if you're listening to the audio version. Peace out.